Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going to be playing Mono White Heroic. This is a step out of my combo shell, trying to play different decks, so hopefully people enjoy that. Make sure to share it if you do. And let's check out this deck. If you remember, on the decks of the week, I noted that one player had trophied 3 times in one single day with this exact 75. So I pulled it up. I got my Daybreak sponsored creator account and just picked Snow-Covered Plains. I don't know why this person was playing Snow-Covered Plains plus a single basic, but that's what we're going to do. We have a single basic, just something garish for funsies. And the rest of the deck revolves around the heroic creatures. We have Lagonna-band Trailblazer, which is a 1-drop 0/4 with heroic. A Crow and Skyguard, which is a 2-drop 1/1 flyer with heroic. And then the newer card from Spider-Man, or through the Omen Pass, Wonderweave Aerialist. I don't actually know the name of it in paper, but somebody will. This gets flying as long as it's modified, so if counters or equipment. And then one more creature here with Sacred Cat. This player was also playing 4 Spiritlings to try to go through the red decks. And there's a neat tech with Guiding Voice. It's 1 mana for put a +1/+1 counter on target creature with Learn, which either lets you discard a card to draw a card or fetch a lesson from your sideboard. The 2 lessons that they have are Sokka's Sword Training from the last Avatar, from the last Avatar. No, the last Airbender, where you could give a creature +2/+2 until end of turn for 2 mana and get a clue, or Airbending Lesson, which airbends a permanent and you draw a card. And then the person whose permanent was airbent, can cast it for 2 rather than this mana cost. I don't know when you would fetch this, but the other thing with the Guiding Voice is you can discard a card to draw a card. So we have Sacred Cat, which comes back from the graveyard, and 4 of Homestead Courage and Sentinel's Eyes for getting value off of this. It has Protection Spell with Emergent Scathe, and then we've got Ethereal Armor here. So let's, sideboard wise, people probably haven't seen this too much. Mask of Law and Grace, 1 mana to give a creature protection from black and red. Shield of Duty and Reason, protection from green and blue. Then we have 2 more lifelinks to go really hard against red. Lauren's Escape is a protection spell. Another Sacred Cat for life gain. And then they have a split of 2 Fairy Macaques and a singleton Relic of Progenitus. I'm excited to try it out. Let's see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. All right, the tables have turned. I'm here versus Gilberto Antunes. They might still be on Ruby Storm. We can't, I think, keep this. It doesn't do anything. We're trying to leverage the London Mulligan. This one has no lands. Mulligan again. Okay. What's my plan here? I put back 2 cards, so Sacred Cat, Wonderweave Aerialist. I'll play a land and pass the turn. Just hoping that I can race them with my Skyguard. Okay, they're on food combo. I don't know if this is going to be a great matchup for me. Play my Skyguard out. They've got a altar in their hand now. Plays a Survivor's Encampment and a Malevolent Rumble. They mill over Clockwork Fox, Nutrient Block, Limbus, Colony Guardian. So sideboard wise, we have a couple of graveyard hate spells. Let's go with Sentinel's Eyes and Sentinel's Eyes. Attack for 5. Ethereal Armor would be a good draw. They put the altar on the table. They're not going to do anything else. Okay. What did they pick? Looks like they picked the Fox. Okay. So we'll go Spirit Link and Emergent Scathe. Protection from green. And I'll attack. I think I will hold the plains for the Learn spell potentially. They're at 8. I need 1 more. Oh no, wait. We'll have them. Oh no. So they're going to play the Cauldron Familiar. And then they can start chaining a bit. Plays a Limbus. They go to 9. They sack the Limbus. Cat returns. They have a Molten Gatekeeper. 5 mana. Plays Molten Gatekeeper. They just happen to have the loop. I will scoop to the loop. Puts me to 24. They're going to return Nutrient Block, which makes sense because when they return Nutrient Block, it goes up 1 colorless mana. They can sacrifice the block to the Familiar and then go up. I don't think I can win the game unless they pass and I find an Ethereal Armor. They Stirrings into a Limbus, which lets them go Cauldron Familiar Limbus. Yep. I'm considering doing another video on this current version of the deck, but that's not really my style. I think it's a little bit It's something that other people have played a lot of. Play Clockwork Fox and sacrifice it. I get the Ethereal Armor. They play Golden Egg. So I have, this is going to mean 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. There's another Golden Egg. They're just looking for a Mirror Retriever. They bring back the cat. Taps the cat for a green. Attacks the cat. There's a Weatherstorm. Main deck Weatherstorm. I don't think I can beat that. Okay. 47 life. Okay. Just doing my thing. Wheel Immersion Scathed. Protection from blue. With Ethereal Armor on my creature. Planes. Attack. The Spirit Link triggers, we go to 28. They can't attack. They have nothing in hand. That's very surprising. The Malevolent Rumble, mill a Lembus. Plays the Lembus. Doing some stuff. They have a cat and a food. The food. Attack the food. Play the cat. Play the food. Attack the cat. Cat goes back. Play the food. It's more fun when you're the one taking the actions. Plays a Nutrient Block. Attacks it. 3 mana. Mirror Retriever. Okay. Fair enough. I feel like the lifelink doesn't matter. We can bring in the Macabre and the Relic. I'm just going to cut the Emerge Unscathed. No, that's a double trigger. I want to take something out. It can be the Emergence. Let's see. Let's go to card view. So we're looking at removing something that's a trigger. I guess I'll cut the Spirit Links. No, I'll just cut the Benevolent Blessing. I kind of doubt they're going to be playing Snuff Out, but they could. We're on the play. We have a turn 1 Trailblazer. Oh, you know what? I should have given my creature. But the interesting thing is, obviously the Lagonna-band is strong, but they have a lot of chump blockers. I didn't think about that. Well, we're keeping. Put the Lagonna-band on the table. They start with the Stirrings. I guess I'm just going to try to make this creature as big as possible. Found a Skyguard. I'll pass a turn. But we'll go for the Skyguard now. I don't think I can turn 3 them very easily. They rumble, and they have Mirror Retriever in their hand from previously. They choose this Clockwork Fox. We'll go Hyena Umbra and Sentinel's Eyes on the Skyguard. Attack. Attacking for 5 on turn 3 isn't terrible. They play the Ashnod's Altar. They might just have the full combo here. We'll Hyena Umbra and play the Ethereal Armor. Attack for 12. So they kind of have to get it done this turn, or pop off another big Weatherstorm. This is a slower version of Boggles, basically, where you're quite a bit stronger versus Mono Red, I think. They play a cat from hand, and they sack the cat, so they have access to 6 mana. Plays a Fox. Sacrifice Fox. Gives me a Sentinel's Eyes. Plays another Fox. Sacrifice. We get a Plains. We can play the Sentinel's Eyes and the Merchant Scathed. They Nutrient Block. They're going to cat the block, sack the cat. We know they have Retriever in hand. Currently, they don't have a red mana for their loop. Plays out the Retriever. They will return the Fox. Okay. Plays the Fox. Draws a card. We draw a card. So I think I have, now they have a Mirror Retriever loop. If you're just going to pop off a Weatherstorm, please just tell me. So they have an infinite loop here, making Infinite Storm. They have weather. So we're on to round 2. We're in round 2. I've got an Aerialist, which has Ward 2. Let's keep that. I don't know what my opponent's doing. The Skyguard also is a thing we could play. E. Miller. Okay, they're on Spy. I don't know if I can kill them before they kill me. I guess I need a 1-drop, but then my 1-drop will just die. Dang. I think this deck is trying to prey on Mono Red. My opponent has fetched and played their forest. They're trying to think about what they want to do. I would probably just play the Wall of Roots or the Overrun Battlement. And you can go Caretaker into Quirion Ranger. Caretaker, Petal, Wall of Roots, Quirion Ranger. But they don't have any threats, I guess. So maybe they just whiff on Spy and we beat them. Already played the Lotus Petal, so never mind. They don't have the Petal for the next turn. Caretaker would give them the 2 mana. Play Wall of Roots. Play Quirion Ranger. They can dump their entire hand next turn. They decide not to. I think the Battlement was the safer play. I'll play a land and pass. So I think we play out the Skyguard because it has the biggest potential to get gigantic. They cycled an Ent, grabbed a Forest. We know the last card in their hand is a Surly Caretaker. They hit me for 1. Land, we'll play the Skyguard. So I think I go Ethereal Armor, Sentinel's Eyes this turn. We can Guiding Voice discarding the Homestead Courage and then use it from flashback when it attacks in for 1. Makes sense. Or just go Ethereal Armor into Ethereal Armor and try to get maximum damage. 7. What Caretaker they played? They have 2 cards now that we don't know what they are. Plays a Tinderwall, turns their land, plays it. So I guess they have a Generous Antier, which we can just Benevolent Blessing on green. Plays a Lotleth Giant. We go to 17. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can win, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I'm sure, but I'm not sure. Let's... Okay, we have enough mana to go 1, 2, 3. All right. Sentinel's Eyes. Homestead Courage. Homestead Courage. Attack for 15. Turn 4, you're dead. They did not kill me, so they are dead. Was I on the play? I guess so. Let's see. Yeah, because they went second. Now, we obviously need the Graveyard Hate. What do we want to take out? Protection from green, black and red, green and blue. Green and blue. Take out the Benevolent Blessings, because they're expensive. I don't think we need the Sacred Cat. We can trim 2 Aerialists and just try to mulligan. Maybe that's too aggressive. Let's cut some of the Immersion Scathed. That's tough. I don't know how to sideboard with this deck. So if you do, and you saw something I did you think was incorrect, just hit me up in the comments. Okay. Well, now that we have protection from black and green, the Lagonna-band is probably going to get in. We do have the Fairy Macabre in hand. So I think I keep. We'll go land, Hyena Umbra, Guiding Voice, pitch the Trailblazer. Our other is just Sokka's Sword Training. So I'm not sure that's better than just converting this card into something that can be useful. They play a Sagu Wildling for Roost Seek on turn 1. I forgot that the Fairy Macabre, you can discard it even though you have like no possible play, because it is possible to discard it with no targets. Lagonna-band, your turn. They play an Overgrown Battlement. I'm going in on this Lagonna-band. Ethereal Armor, we get a counter. Hyena Umbra, we get another counter. My creature is a 5/9. All attack. So Guiding Voice can give me Sokka's Sword Training to bend their creature, but I don't think it's that good. They play a Gate Creeper Vine. They're going to grab probably the Swamp. Plays out a Wall of Roots. Now they're on chump blocking duty. They have a Mesmeric Fiend. They probably take the Fairy Macabre now. They did take the Fairy Macabre. Let's Guiding Voice. And I will learn. And so Airbending is an instant. I'll discard the Trailblazer anyway. Spirit Link. And then play a land. And attack for 9. If we gain enough life, they can't spy us. We'll go to 29. Plays a land grant, revealing Winding Way, Lead the Stampede. They get a forest. Plays Lead the Stampede. We're looking for the protection from green card. Gets a Fume Spitter and a Troll of Khazad-dûm. And a Masked Vandal. So we really need the flyers. I guess the way that I sideboarded was probably not correct. They can Vandal nothing right now. They can go Fume Spitter, sacrifice it, and then Vandal away the Ethereal Armor, casting a Winding Way. They put a Lead the Stampede and a Land Grant into the graveyard. They found a Lotleth Giant. So we know their hand. Plays the Fume Spitter. They can sacrifice it. Uses to play Wall of Roots. It's in for 1. We got a 28. We'll just play the Hyena Umbra and attack. This doesn't feel super engaging as far as piloting, but let's see how it goes. Wonder if choosing the Airbending would have been the correct play there, but they would have seen it coming. So my opponent has sacrificed their creature in order to put a -1 counter on my creature, and that means that we don't gain any life this turn. Now they can play out the Masked Vandal and get rid of the Ethereal Armor. My creature has a double Umbra armor, and it's big enough to tangle with everything. So I don't think they're winning unless they spy. Plays out the Masked Vandal. Gets rid of the Spirit Link. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. That stops me from getting out of range, and they feel like they have enough chump blockers. So the Mask of Long Grace would be good. The protection from green, or even whatever our protection spells are, just to force them to block with the creature they want to block with. Plays out a Generous Ent, and attacks me to 27. Okay, give this creature protection from green and blue. They're just dead. They didn't see it coming. GG. Oh well, unfortunate for you. They should have left their creature back or played the troll. We win the match. Well, there was some engaging gameplay. I'll see you in round 3. Round 2, or 3. We have a pretty solid hand because I have a 1-drop or... Okay, yeah, we definitely want to play the 1-drop. They're on red. We'll go land Trailblazer. And we are looking to just make this thing huge and find a lifelink. Or we can Hyena Umbra. They grab the prize, pitching Sneaky Snacker. We can give this thing protection from red. Let's just try to power it up. Get big. It's a 1-5. Get bigger. It's a 3-4-8. Get in for 4. We can go Emergent Scathe, Homestead Courage. Be 5-6-7. And then on the following turn, I have Benevolent Blessing to attack for 8. So that's not enough damage. Oh no. 9. Okay. I think it's enough. But my opponent could kill me. I'm at 16. They plot a highway robbery. Play Voldaren Epicure. So I think I need to give this Vigilance. Vigilance. So that I can block the Epicure and the Emergent Scathed. So that it's protection from red. And we can attack for 7. Next turn, we give a protection from red again. If they leave the Snacker back, I can Benevolent Blessing protection from black, and they will be dead zo. So they need to be able to Gutter Snipe kill me this turn through a block on the Epicure. I'll be at 13. So Lava Dart Fire Blast kills me with the Gutter Snipe in play, I think. They cast a Highway Robbery, discarding a Fiery Temper. They probably don't have a Gutter Snipe in hand, I'm thinking. I'm at 12. Right now I'm going to go to 10. They know I have the protection spell, so they're not... If they do attack, it means we're dead, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Probably going to be dead. They plot a highway robbery, so they are indeed dead. Every time I play Madness, I'm afraid of this deck when I see a turn 1 Lagonna-band. Okay. Protection. I mean, this game seemed pretty easy, but we were on the play. No, I don't even know. I gotta check again. They were on the play. Okay, I'll go pro red, draw a card, Benevolent Blessing, get you for Xaxes, pro black, bend in. So I think that I sequenced that pretty well there. I like it. I mean, I was clearly had no idea what I was doing while I was doing it, and still I was able to sequence it okay. So Sacred Cat, we brought in the lifelinks, protection from black and red. Okay, that is a lot. What can I cut? Is the Guiding Voice just not good enough? I guess Benevolent. Yeah, Benevolent Blessing is worse than the Mask of Law and Grace. Then I have 4 cards coming in for lifelink effects. I think it's probably the Guiding Voice. Could also be the Hyena Umbra. Her armor is pretty good. The Akroan Skyguard seems really, really fragile here. Maybe too slow and fragile. And then I'll cut 1 Guiding Voice. We're really trying to open a Lagonna-band again. Lagonna-band plus Spirit Link. That is the... Oh. Okay, so we open Lagonna-band plus Sentinel's Eyes. I think I'm keeping. They could double bolt it on their turn, wasting a lot of their resources. I think I just play it. The Sentinel's Eyes has Escape, so I should play that first. Uh-oh, they don't have... Well, they're saying, hey, do you want to block and get your creature bolted? And I said, no. No, I don't. I am not blocking. They play a mountain. They go Bolt Lava Dart. Yep. Find a Spirit Link. I'll play a land. Pass the turn. I mean, I could have waited. They could have Bolt Lava Darted anyway. They're getting in for 1. So Lava Dart really toasts my Akroan Skyguard here. Need my ward creature. Sentinel's Eyes. Play a land and pass. If I found, like, the instant speed card, then I could, like, play the Akroan Skyguard, go for the Hero Armor, they go for Lava Dart, and then I go for protection. I don't know if that's going to work. I think I'm toast. I get in for 1. I don't think it's getting better. I'll just play the Akroan Skyguard and then just hit it with the Homestead Courage, and they will Lava Dart it or something. Maybe they don't Lava Dart. Okay, they Lava Dart from hand. Interesting. Oh no, from exile, but they floated a mana. So we took them down to 3 lands in play. They just have a 1/1. If I can find another 0/4 off the top, then I probably can get there. Or I can go Cat and then try to hit it with, like, the Sentinel's Eyes. If I find a Sacred Cat. They play a Voldaren Epicure. The Wonderweave Aerialist would be insane here, because I would have a flyer that can't be touched. They discarded a Snacker to the Blood token from their second Epicure. Plays a land, 2 cards in hand. We top deck the Aerialist. So I'm going to go Ethereal Armor. Well, I guess they could Fire Blast. Play the Ethereal Armor. See if it survives. And then play Sentinel's Eyes. It has first strike anyway, but this just makes it as big as possible. Maybe if I played the Spirit Link, it'd be a 4/4. So they're not attacking into this thing. They can put me to 10 by swinging in. Okay, am I dead? I'll go to 10. 3 cards in hand. If they have Bolt, 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 it's not lethal. They have to have Bolt, Bolt, Fire Blast. They have Gutter Snipe, 2 cards in hand. We might be out of this one. Go Spirit Link. They cannot Fire Blast my creature right now, but they can try to go face. We win the match. Unreal. So the double Spirit Link plus Sentinel's Eyes would have put us way over the top. And we are on to round 4. Okay, round 4 versus Carves. They generally play blue. We have Lagonna-band. I think I'm keeping this. If I can get the Benevolent Blessing on the Lagonna-band, then we probably win. But I don't know if they're playing like Dimir. Go land, Trailblazer. They have an island. I'm just going to put the Sentinel's Eyes on the creature, because if they have a Spell Pierce, my creature, my Sentinel's Eyes goes to the graveyard. I can get it back. My best draw is probably a Plains at this point, or 2 Plains in a row. We'll get in. Let's put another Sentinel's Eyes on the creature. Still just playing directly into the Spell Pierce. Get in for 4. On my opponent's end step, they Mental Noted, milling Mental Note Counterspell, and then on their turn, they played a Ponder. They could Demon Inferior my creature. They Brainstorm into Ponder. Do they find the Demon Inferior? I'll put it second from the top. We draw Plains. That's pretty good. Play the Skyguard. Opponent plays a Cryptic Serpent and a Tolarian Terror. I'll try the Ethereal Armor. Just resolves. Let's try the Spirit Link then. They have Force Spike. Okay. We knew they're sitting on something. When it goes to 10, play a land. They get in for a lot. I'll Homestead Courage my creature. Hyena Umbra my creature. Attack for 9. So they have to have another Demon Inferior right now. We just win. Wow. That was a little unbelievable. Enchanted creature gets protection from green and blue. Yeah, we want that. We'll get rid of the Blessing. And then I think the cat's pretty good. Not entirely sure. I feel like having a big creature might be better than having the Spirit Link. Creature that they can't touch seems very good. Bringing in a Singleton Relic. I don't know about that. Not bringing that in. A good 61 card special. Maybe just cutting the Guiding Voice is fine. I'll submit like this. So clearly this deck is strong. It's not been a very long league. We have the Wonderweave Aerialist. Okay, let's keep that. We'll go land, Aerialist, but if they could have a Force Spike. I will play land and pass the turn. Which I've just played into the Force Spike. They mill a Force Spike, so there's only 3 potentially left in the deck. We'll go to my turn. Play Trailblazer. Should I just give it Vigilance? Give it +1/+1? I don't think so. I'm going to try to make this Trailblazer work for me. They Thoughts Guard themselves. Brainstorms. We do have the Emerge Unscathed to give it protection from blue if they try to put on top. They play Tolarian Terror. They're holding on to a counterspell. Play a land. I'll try Homestead Courage. Try Ethereal Armor. Well, it's already a 2/6. Try Ethereal Armor. They have a null. Okay. Attack. Opponent blocks. It was a wise block. They cycle Alorian Revealed. I feel like I need to get this Aerialist onto the table, but maybe the Trailblazer is enough. They play a land. They have Cryptic Serpent on the table now. Getting in for 5. Block. My turn. Play Ethereal Armor on my creature. Resolves. Let's Homestead Courage to give it Vigilance. Attack for 7. Opponent's at 13. They go Demon Fear. I will try an Emerge Unscathed. Protection from blue. Okay, they couldn't do anything about that, so now I can give it protection from blue again. If I draw a pump spell that can put them to... Maybe we can kill them. Protection from blue. We have a Lagonna-band. I'll play the Wonderweave Aerialist. Play Lagonna-band. And I'll put you to 4. They Demon Fear, so I will put it on the bottom. Opponent attacks for 6. No, they're attacking for 11. I'm not going to block. If I draw a pump spell and you don't have a creature, you lose. Try Spirit Linking the Aerialist. And a null. Play Skyguard. Get in for 2. Sleep of the Dead, Sleep of the Dead. I'm dead. Stink. Turns out the Tolarian Terror deck is pretty good. Bummer for me. I think I bring in the Benevolent Blessing. I'm just going to cut the Guiding Voices entirely. Having my creature be pro blue and just sit there on defense, it just seems really good. This is a weird hand. I don't think I can play the top deck. I think I have to get a better hand. Interesting. I guess this is fine. Put back the Spirit Link. We'll start with the Sacred Cat. I put in place an island. Draw planes. I'm going to attempt the Skyguard here. If they have Force Spike, I get screwed. Okay, they always have it. We'll attack for 1. I'll attack for 1 again. We're looking for an opening to slam the Benevolent Blessing on the Sacred Cat. I can go big on it. They play a land. Find another Skyguard. I'll attack for 1. They Brainstorm. That's it. They're just passing. Go, kitty cat. I'll attack with the cat. We have double Benevolent Blessing. Outscars themselves. Outscars themselves again. They have Gut Shots. Good way to get around protection from blue. Plays a Ponder. They're just passing. We'll attempt a Benevolent Blessing. Spell Pierce. 1. Play a land. I feel like they have Counterspell and then a bunch of other random stuff. Play this Skyguard. They have to have their Counterspell. Try the Sentinel's Eyes. Do you have a Force Spike? Attack. When it goes to 14. Cat doing work. They play a Cryptic Serpent. Sleep of the Dead on the cat. Going to attempt a Benevolent Blessing. A Counterspell. Okay. They go Sleep of the Dead. I'll hit it with an Emerge Unscathed on blue. So my creature is going to get protection from blue again. We have another Emerge Unscathed. Let's go Ethereal Armor. Play Homestead Courage. Back in for 5. My opponent's at 9. They are going to Demon or Sleep it again. Play a Tolarian Terror. They go Sleep of the Dead. I'm going to attempt another Emerge Unscathed on blue. Now they cannot attack. So we just need a good pump spell, I guess. On blue, Ethereal Armor. Can't beat an Annul here. In Homestead Courage. Back for 6. Opponent is at 3. But they can just Sleep of the Dead. Deem Inferior. Brutal. I guess I put a second from the top. Play a Skyguard. Right, F5. They just have Counterspell in hand. Brutal. Leave me alone. Suck. Okay. They slam a Lorien Revealed. How do I win? I can't, I think. GG. Round 5. We're trying to 3-2 this league. Okay. I will keep. This loses hard to, I guess, a Lava Dart, but we're on the play. Our opponent plays an Idyllic Beachfront. Okay, let's play this Skyguard out. I need to hold on to this Emerge Unscathed. They're probably playing Callgate, if I had to guess. Plays an island. I will play a land. Hit my Skyguard with the Guiding Voice. They have a Counterspell. Okay. I'll Hyena Umbra. And attack for 4. Maybe I should have gone Hyena Umbra first. So the Guiding Voice could have discarded this planes for me. They may have a Journey. They have Squadron Hawk. Grabs 3 Hawks. Let's make our creature bigger. Attacking for 6. Put in chumps. They're going to play chumpers for a little bit here. Cryogen Relic. Interesting. They're going to tap my creature. This is Squadron Hawk. I'll attack for 6. So they can just chump again. They're going to game light with the Kabir Crossroads. Plays a Glynhawk. Value. What am I looking for? I'm holding the Emerge Unscathed for protection, but play a Squadron Hawk. If I find like the Learn card, I could play another Skyguard. Attack for 6. They throw the Hawk in front. It's just blue-white Caw, or blue-white Midrange. Plays Cryogen Relic again. Tranquil Cove. It's a neat deck. From Goat Games, Florida. Squadron Hawk. Right? They can't search now. Declines to use the ability. Plays a Glynhawk. They're going to pick up the Cryogen Relic again. It sort of reminds me of the old Jeskai, or the Jeskai Ephemerate deck. I could block and give protection from white. Kill their creature. Then go pro white again and attack. I think I'm not going to, though. This is really bad. Let's attack for 6 again. Opponent plays the Cryogen Relic. Journeys to nowhere. So if I give my creature protection from white, at least it's still alive. They have a Counterspell. Wow, I'm dead. Let's quit. That was a lot of lands in a row. Jeez. Okay. Protection from green and blue. Don't really need protection from blue, I think. The Spirit Links don't seem very good. Protection from black, protection from blue. Bring in the pro blue and the cats and cut the Spirit Links. I had quite a draw. Worked out pretty well. Alright, I'm on the play. I'll keep this hand. Should I go creature into creature is the question. or just go all in on the Trailblazer. They showed us Journey to Nowheres. We're at least going to play the creature first and pass. I think I should play both creatures, but maybe not. I suppose if I draw a protection spell, I can just go like in on this right now to deal a bunch of damage. Play an island. Play the Skyguard. I'm a little bit nervous about a Spell Pierce. You're really playing Force Spike in your deck? They cycle Lorien Revealed for an island. Okay. Pull a Homestead Courage. Plays through a counterspell. I think I'm going to spread things out. Sentinel's Eyes on the Skyguard. Land. Play Sacred Cat. So we're attacking for 5 on turn 3. They cycle another Lorien Revealed, this time for the Idyllic Beachfront. We're getting in. I want all of my creatures to eat their creatures. I play the Beachfront and a Cryogen Relic. Let's Hyena Umbra and Homestead Courage. Attack for 10. Wow. They are now at 5. They have to have, I guess, 2 removal spells, because otherwise they're dead. The Cryogen Relic crack, we have the Immersion Gaze for, and then they have to counterspell. Journey to Nowhere. They target the Skyguard. I will Emerge Unscathed. I don't really care about Sentinel's Eyes, and my opponent just concedes. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. I'll resubmit. We have a turn 1 cat. At least I have a creature, so I suppose it's a keep. Opponent leaves on a plains. I'll play a cat. They cycle Lorien Revealed for an island. Lays out a cryo. Or you can land the Skyguard here. Attack for 1. I think the Guiding Voice wants to get the airbending lesson, because we can airbend a journey potentially. Plays a Trinket Mage. For what? See that for a land. Neat. Protection from green and blue. Okay, I'll hit the Skyguard out. Oh, I should probably play the protection spell on the Sacred Cat. I can Guiding Voice, take the Sokka. I don't know, that was probably a mistake. Then Sentinel's Eyes, then attack. 6 damage. I don't know why I did that. I meant to get the airbending lesson. I specifically said I wanted the airbending lesson. Instead, I have the Sokka sword training. I can Hyena on the Sacred Cat. Opponent plays a Kabir Crossroads and a Navigator's Compass. Skyguard has Vigilance. Sentinel's Eyes on the cat. And then Hyena Umbra. We're going to counterspell the Hyena Umbra using the Navigator's Compass, which I didn't think that through. Okay, so we're going to Guiding Voice, get the other lesson. Attack for 9. They pay 5 mana for Lorien Revealed. Guess I'm just going to try to put the power on the table. If I give my creature +2, it's 8. Opponent complaining about their lands in hand. Play Lagonna-band. Attack. They have to block with their Trinket Mage. And they go to 2 life. They play a Skyfisher. Picking up the Cryogen Relic. Plays a Squadron Hawk, which can get them another Squadron Hawk. Oh, what? Both of the lessons make clues? Wow. Airbending lesson just draws a card. So they pretty much have to play the Hawk here, I think. And then if I draw a card that pumps the Lagonna-band, no, that doesn't work. Guess I'm drawing a card with the clue. Power of the Lagonna-band. I suppose they don't lose all their creatures. They are going to be able to keep the Skyfisher. Yes, they block the Lagonna-band with the Skyfisher. This next turn I can maybe play the Aerialist and then Homestead Courage on the Aerialist. I have 3 lethal creatures. They have to play 2 blockers. If they tap out of Counterspell, I can airbend one of the blockers. I really want to airbend the Skyfisher though. They play the Cryogen Relic again. They can't tap anything down because everything had Vigilance last turn. They pay 2 mana for Squadron Hawk. And then they pay 3 mana for a Trinket Mage, so that means they are dead. No, wait, they can get a land? They get Bone Splitter. I really wanted to airbend your creature for lethal. Airbend your Skyfisher. See ya! Draw a card, attack in for lethal. That's pretty silly. I mean, I could have gone Immersion Scathe on the Skyguard for even more lethal. That really would have been more fun, but I like the style points. What did I think about the deck? There's not that much to say. It is pretty straightforward. Feels like you're playing to the top. I'm sure I could have sequenced things a little bit better a couple of times. We went 3 and 2, which is solid. Maybe it's a good way to grind. I'm not sure about, like, these things seem good. Lifelink, obviously good. I think you're trying to prey on the mono red deck, which we didn't face too much. The Terror deck kind of beat me up. Maybe you really just want all the relics. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about playing Mono White Heroic. I will see you in the next video.